Welcome to the Heavy Spoilers Show. I'm your host Definition, aka your friendly neighbourhood spoiler man, and in the wake of a lot of news coming up about the upcoming MCU project Spider-Man 3, there's been a couple of leaks that have made their way to the web that I thought deserved a closer inspection. The main one of these coming from Lord of the Leaks himself, Mikey Sutton, who correctly reported on Spider-Man joining the MCU way back in Civil War, as well as the Disney and Sony negotiations being ongoing when many said that the door was closed. On the 30th of September, the leaker posted a status that said that the upcoming 2021 film, Spider-Man 3, would be the darkest of the Homecoming trilogy, and that it would feature the Chameleon as a villain, as well as She-Hulk, who will be cameoing in the movie before her solo show on Disney+. I'll get into the post in just a bit, but this ties in with reports that were put out yesterday that the Daredevil and Kingpin would be featuring in the film, and that Disney were planning on resurrecting the Netflix shows through Hulu. I've already done a full video on that, so if you want to know more, then make sure you click the bar along the top that links to the video. Anyway, if you're still here, Sutton seemingly has a lot of info on the upcoming movie, and whilst leaks like this should always be taken with a grain of salt, it does sound like a pretty cool way to take the character in the film. The post itself says the following: "Now that the dispute between Sony and Disney over Spider-Man in the MCU has been happily resolved, the focus is on filming Spider-Man 3, or more specifically, scripting the movie. The origin of the following scoop is not new, so whether changes will be made after the new agreement remains to be seen. After all, this wasn't solidified back then either. There were discussions on having the Chameleon be the villain in the third Spider-Man flick. The plan, it seems, is to have the movie be about a tale of identities. The hero whose identity is revealed, and the villain who steals identities. Marvel Studios sees this as the darkest of the three films, with a slightly more grown-up Peter Parker who has experienced so much already and is about to go through a harrowing personal journey at home. Most likely the Chameleon will be pretending to be either Parker and or Spider-Man, causing havoc. Whether the Chameleon will be affiliated with Dimitri in Far From Home remains to be seen, but I strongly believe that this was simply misdirection. But will it just be the Chameleon? Watch Lord of the Long Box for part 2 of this news live at 5 PM PST today, as the third act looks to involve Parker's green-skinned attorney against another powerful foe. These talks were early, so let's see what ends up staying as the script is just being written. How will it be? Your fly in the ointment, Mikey Sutton. This sounds pretty cool, and whilst I was hoping that Kraven would be the villain of the piece, this aesthetic actually works really well too. I suppose it's down to Sony how they want to bring Kraven into the universe, but as of now we haven't had a date announced for the villain's solo film, and thus it's a pretty safe bet to assume that his outing will probably be released after the aforementioned Spider-Man 3. Chameleon could also be used to get Peter's identity back to being private, as if he is discovered in the film to be parading around as the wall crawler, then the Mysterio attacks that were blamed on Parker could be shifted to him. Now again, this is a rumour, and as Sutton says, this idea was brought up early in production, so it may not even make its way through the scripting process, so take this as you will. Personally though, I think this sounds great, and it would definitely work in my opinion. The Homecoming trilogy is known for using villains that haven't appeared in Spider-Man films before, and this, at least on the surface, lines up with the aesthetic. Now obviously I'd love to hear your thoughts on this news, and if you think it's true or if you think it's just some Mysterio fake news. Comment below and let me know, and if you enjoyed this video then please like it, and make sure you check out my breakdown that Daredevil and Kingpin will appear in the MCU, which will be linked at the end. I go over everything you need to know about the story, so it's definitely worth checking out if you want to know more. If you want to come chat to me about movies, TV shows, games and comic books, then make sure you follow me on Twitter at DefinitionYT. It's the best place to get in touch with me, and it's the perfect place to suggest new videos and content, so hopefully I see you over there after this. Also, just want to let you know that we're currently giving away a free copy of Spider-Man Far From Home on Blu-ray, and all you have to do to be in with a chance of winning is to like this video, make sure that you subscribe to the channel, and leave your thoughts on the Chameleon news in the comment section below. The winner will be chosen at random on October the 15th, and the Blu-ray will be shipped out from then to forget the prize, so best of luck to everyone who takes part. This is a channel for people who are super into superheroes, so if that's the kind of thing you like, hit subscribe. Thanks again for taking the time to watch this. I've been Definition, you've been the best, and I'll see you next time. Take care, peace.